lakes and pines, they bleed of beauty and grace. And the rivers, they run wild like an endless race. The forests soar so high, then fall to the sea. As church bells ring and sing in harmony, I heard them say they're shutting Detroit down, but I won't leave, 'cause this is my hometown. And it's times like these we can't replace. It's times like these we must embrace. And even though it's bittersweet, it brings us to our knees. It makes us who we are in times like these. The concrete and steel stand strong against the wind, with the memories of what was and what has been. The sounds of sweet soul music and blue-collar blues. There were 17 colors for a Chevy on red, white, and blue. I heard them say that you can't save that town, but I won't leave. I will stand my ground. And it's times like these we can't replace. It's times like these we must embrace. And even though it's bittersweet, it brings us to our knees. It makes us who we are in times like these. The ice and snow give way to a new spring bloom. In the wake that hope and faith, they will be home soon. A new day dawns as the good Lord shines from above. 'Cause in a rubble and rust there remains a whole lot of love. And I was here watching it all go down, and I'll still be when it comes back around. And it's times like these we can't replace. It's times like these we must embrace. And even though it's bittersweet, it brings us to our knees. It makes us who we are in times like these. It makes us who we are in times like these.
So as you saw, the United Auto Workers Union is striking all across the country. Now, it's extended to 20 states. There are several. Ford seems to be spared in large part. As you can see from my videos, the River Rouge plant is still operating at full. Some of the other plants and facilities are still operating at full. The only one that had major strike was the Wayne assembly plant in Wayne, Michigan. So yeah, it's the news report says 20 U.S. states and 38 GM and Stellantis facilities are about to join today. No additional strikes were Ford at this time, so they're still far away from a deal. So roughly 5,600 Big Three workers will join the 13,000 who are already on strike. So that's a lot of workers to join the strike. So, for those of you who don't know, the UAW's move is to increase their core union demands, which include a 36% pay increase across 4 years. That's down from the original 46, but I don't know if that factors in their next demand, which is their annual cost of living adjustment, pension benefits. They want better job security. They want a 4-day work week. They want all kinds of different things. They want integration and technology to not be adapted at a higher degree than it currently is. Good luck. So here's my thing. So you're already starting to see several manufacturers downstream that are suffering as well. Part of the problem is, realistically, they make a lot of money to do what they do. I'm of the belief that at one point in time in the history of this great nation, we absolutely needed unions to back up workers. I don't believe so as much anymore. I think that they are bloated, overcomplicated, and asking way too much. I think it would be more beneficial if they would focus on what they had rather than what they wished that they had. I don't think this ends well for them. I think you see the Big Three and several other manufacturers that are often hurting. And I know that they say record profits, but how long does that last with other manufacturers and the fact that we know they don't hold on to that very long? I think this is a bad move by the union, and it is kind of greedy in my opinion. Do I think this should get raises and make increased money and, do what they can for the best that they can get? Absolutely. But I think this one's a little tone deaf given the rest of the country and the situation we're all in. With that being said, President Joseph Robinette Biden is going to appear in Michigan on Tuesday to join the picket line at a currently undisclosed location. I will do everything in my power to cover that live with the President of the United States. So stay tuned for more. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, because that's what the algo loves right now. And look out for us on Tuesday as the President of the United States joins the picket lines. Live coverage from Mighty Meat Media. Thank you and have a good night. Bye-bye.